Okay, so let's get on with your reading pretty much, but this is for your May. Okay, it's in the monthly, extended monthly reading folder over on Vimeo. It's in the description box below. There's still the buy all option for 3 months, gives you 3-month access to whatever you like for 3 months, okay? Or just the rest of the reading, which is what, $3, $4, or £3, something like that, okay? But also over there now, I'm asking the question of, what do they want and need from you as a person, as a partner, okay? And what is going on in their life, what are they up to and what's going on in their life, and how do they think, and also how do they feel about you, okay? So hopefully, after clarifying everything, that should give you more of a how to break it all down. And you know how I work, Virgo, but I've also got a cold, so you'll have to excuse me. I'm trying to get over that. And many other things, but we have to persevere forward, don't we, Virgo? Okay, so let's see. Excuse me. So, first house, first impressions. Wow, okay, so this is the moment after tarot. So I channel quite a lot through this. So, yeah, also if you liked the intro, that is Pink Floyd, is part of the Wall album, okay? So this is the moment after tarot. So things that could have happened after things is that you could have realised that someone was taking more than what they was giving. They were probably stealing money from you. They could have took a wrong option, or you could have chosen a wrong option, okay? This is the first impressions and the leadership of someone that could be like a false prophet maybe, okay? Someone that likes to gain profit more than what they like to give. This is really not forming a quality of give and take. This is someone where there are more, could be a snake. It's what goes around comes around. So it's pretty much like, well, you know, and it does, because you attract yourself into the same thing. And while you blame people, or while we can blame others, because this is the lesson. This is a lesson because it's part of your wheel of fortune, pretty much, of destiny, of choice, option, free will. Free will to keep doing the same thing, or free will to not and drop it, okay? But this is someone that could be like an energy thief, or someone that stole money, or stole something from you, or they pretty much took the wrong option. But what goes around comes around, okay? So it's pretty much like karma will follow them as an energy and wrap itself around them to leave themselves into confusion of like either stealing energy or something, where it will eventually pull tighter and tighter and tighter, tighter on the purse string, tighter on the situation, make them feel tight, you feel tight, strain, stress, anger, aggression, boom, maybe tower, because the tower is also a 7, but this is a 7, okay? And then what goes around comes around when you don't participate in it, when you understand your lesson, because you will never be able to run from karma. Honestly, guys, you will never be able to run from karma, and nobody can, because that's why it's there. You can't detach yourself from it, because it's there for a purpose of a lesson. You can run from the person, okay, and try to detach yourself from the person, but another lesson will come around, either with the same person, the same circumstance, or something in life where it will take something from you if you have took something unhandedly, like stealing or anything like that, because this could be like a thief, okay? So whichever way it round goes, with karma, eventually it will come back around where a lesson will be shown to the other party, where, because it has to be give and take. Equality, that's why we had Adam and Eve. But also with karma, of what goes around comes around, is that you cannot get away with karma, because it comes in a form of an energy lesson, or a lesson where someone could lose a job, or they could lose finances, or they could lose a house, or they could lose anything. You know, the karma will take something, because it has to have right and wrong, okay? Yes, no, right, wrong, dark, light. Always two ends of a tale. This is a story. This is a story that could have gone on for a while, okay? So, because that's the first card. So, sorry, Virgo. But, okay, so you've got the Hangman. So there could be some kind of delay in finances, and that's probably why someone may have took something. So it could have been a Pisces that took it from some cross-watchers, or it could be you that's took it from a Pisces. It could be that you are wanting to tend to a Pisces. Well, this is the Hangman, so it don't have to be. If you're not, this is just means delay, okay? But this is normally the card for Pisces. But someone's caring and nurturing for one, and like feeding them. It could be feeding them a lion. Someone could be feeding them something. They could. Some people could be addicted to drugs, alcohol, or overindulgent. This could be like overindulgent. Okay, so it could be drugs and alcohol, could be cocaine if I'm picking up on that. like feeding them a line, okay, or feeding you a line of like karma of feeding you a line of bullshit, pretty much, maybe for some of you, or this could be parts of someone's chart and you're doing it to them. But this is also like delay in karma, where things are stuck because somebody probably backed away from a situation and they actually now are regretting their situation, and now they're realizing what they've done, that there's now a delay in communication or travel. We'll see. Okay, so that's the second house. So that's how they see you, or you see them, pretty much, which is that somebody wants to care for a Pisces, or that there is a Pisces around that is very caring and nurturing. Or for some of you cross watchers, it may be that you're involved with a Pisces that's stuck with somebody else, and that you see them as deceptive, and that could be the blame game, where things of like, we'll see how the rest of the reading goes. But when you blame a lesson, that's why it comes around and goes around. It's because you can't avoid a lesson, okay? Because this could be like avoiding it, being tight on the purse strings, or tight on energy, or tight on communication, where they need some kind of transformation. Could also be involving a Scorpio somewhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This could be like, well, I'm holding on to everything now because I've been hurt, I've been scorned, okay? Or this is the fact that someone just will not open up, and someone's trying to prize information from them, or prize the truth from them, or that there needs to be transformation. It could be a separation of assets. It could be a separation of home life, and that's why money is being separated, because there's money in both of these cards. So it could have something to do with money, power, like power. Because I know what this card here is, which is your overall energy. I've got to try. This is it. Your overall energy is the devil. Okay, so it could be involving a Capricorn, or it can be involving fear, because I'm picking up a lot of what's in the background here. I don't know if you can see them. Okay, the ghouls and the ghosts and that kind of stuff. There's a lot of like fear. But what was I picking up? I was picking up something through this energy of what goes around comes around, where someone could be caring for a Pisces, maybe, because it's about toxic behaviour, you know. Can be a toxic behaviour pattern. I forget what that message was I was picking up on. I was picking up on something, and it was to do with toxic behaviour. Of over-caring, maybe, like over-caring, overbearing, over-nurturing. Because that was it. It was the blame game. The blame, you know. When you blame society, or you blame from trying to run from a lesson, you won't. Because if you've watched the film that I did about You Blame Me, Why, Us and Them, okay? I'm going to make some more about that. But that you can't run from a lesson, because that's what it's there for. Trust me, you can end up hating people, or fearing letting go of anything in life, but that's what it's there for. That's what the Two of Cups, if it's to do with soulmate energy, or Six of Cups, or any kind of love at all, it's about trying to pull something from you that you're not letting go, okay? So you'll never be able to run from a lesson, because it's there regardless, and it will be all the time within soul groups of people will. If you avoid one relationship and you don't change yourself, and you don't grow in ascension, you will be the same, and you will attract in the same vibration of person that will treat you the same, and you will treat them, and you will blame them, and then you will pretty much move on to the next and think, why is every man or woman the same as that? It's because you didn't learn anything in the first thing, and you blame them for treating you that way, when it was really you that attracted yourself to it, of an energy source of a lesson that you tried to avoid about yourselves. It's constant. That's why it's karma. It comes around all the time. It does. Okay, so if you haven't watched that, please watch that. It is on my channel somewhere. So, Knight of Pentacles. So it's because probably things are real slow. Someone could be slow at releasing any money into anything. Could be involving a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You've got Capricorn here also. It's kind of like something needs to transform. There needs to be some more kind of like pace within it. Because it's like delay, stop. Like things are just stopped. Someone is like, could be blaming situations, because this is like blaming. That's why I blame everybody. You know, that's why I'm holding on to everything. I just blame society, can be, you know, because that's being emotionally blocked, fixed, stuck. I'm not going to change. I'm just going to stay the way I am. I'll just blame everybody because it's always them. It's not me, it's them. You know, that is indicative to the blame game. Okay, that's the communicating, how you've been communicating, and also family is something that's. I've picked this up in a few other readings that I've done so far. So like death following somebody, someone's being followed by like a low energy source, needs transformation. So you've got Libra involved also, Libra. So this is justice, but this is also there needs to be justice in this situation. Can be to do with court and family, a lot of you. Family and court. Of assets, splitting up of assets, splitting up of families maybe. And this is the moment after tarot, because this can also be what's coming up when I clarify stuff, but also what could have also happened after situations too. It's about toxic behaviour. So, you know, pretty much about, because as soon as the devil shows up, it can just be Capricorn, okay, involved. But normally, as readers, when the devil shows up as an overall energy and advice, or when things can turn toxic, that's when you start to blame, okay? Because you can dig for information, you can try to find out information, and you'll leave yourself into probably illusion of where you start to make things up in the mind, and the mind creates so above, so below. What you put out is what you get back. If you blame society, what you put out is what you get back. So you remain fixed, stuck, and you remain in fear, and then the pattern goes on and on and on and on and on, because you are fearful of someone not wanting you enough as what you want yourself, of where you're probably not compatible, or you are compatible, but it's still parts of growth and learning of karma, okay, karma. So, because it's like what goes around comes around, you know, it does, because you can't escape a lesson that's always about yourself. This is a 7, so it's always about yourself, ourselves, you know, it aligns yourself with every chakra that runs through your body, every day of the week, all the wonders of the world, you know, also a label, an attachment to pride, ego, you know, it's a label, you know, it's a label. Someone could be labeling someone as a project or something, you know, because you always put someone on a pedestal higher than yourself, you know. If what's in front of you is not good enough, then you're concentrated on the past. So why is whatever is in front of you not good enough than the past? The past is in the past, and it's supposed to stay in the past. If you live in fear, okay, if you live in fear, then whatever is in front of you or the person in front of you isn't good enough, then why are you in it? If you, you know, because it's karma, right? It's karma because you can't see something. So you put things and people always ahead of yourself to try and reach a goal of a destination of where you're constantly trying to put someone higher in higher regard than yourself, higher regard, because this can be of a low vibration too, you know. So if you put money in front of everything, but you want love, but you don't know how to express it because you're blocked and guarded, but you want it, but you don't know how to express it, but you want money as well, well then you've got a lot of things to learn, you know, because we're all energy sources. Money is just as energy source, and you pay a current rent with it, so, you know, you have to learn about release and let go in order to see something come back into fruition, pretty much, you know, because it's about control, karma, and Saturn. You know, Saturn doesn't care. It's a planet. It doesn't have feelings. It just enforces a lesson that you won't escape from because it constantly watches you. You know, because this is Capricorn, so it can relate to, you know, Saturn also, because it's the ruling planet of Capricorn. Saturn is. I think that's transiting. When is that transiting? I can't remember astrology at the moment. But you've got two like big karma cards, really. You know, 7 of Cups and the Devil. They all, in their own way, relate to Saturn and lessons, because they're both lessons. So like sacrifice. Pisces of like being sacrificial lamb, as in sacrificing themselves all the time. Then you've got sacrifice of options and choices of karma of 7. And then you've got the Devil, which is sacrifice, sacrificial lamb, sacrificing. It's got something to do with Pisces and Capricorn. Pisces, Capricorn and Libra. These are all like sacrifice, sacrificing something to make the scale of karma balanced. This is karma, 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 sacrifice of karma. So something is very karmic at the moment, you know, that needs transformation. There's no love, really. There's no communication, really. It's blocked and it's guarded, and someone's trying to just like block it out and don't want to know, and just, I'll just think about it. You know. So I'm starting to channel too many messages. So like I said, I'll break it all down with whatever's here, because it could really change, okay? And then I will clarify everything, okay? And then I will ask all 3 of those questions, like I said, and it will hopefully give you more information of breaking some of that down of when I come out with what they're doing, what they're up to. You have to keep that in mind of who you want to ask the question for, and also remember parts of the reading so I don't have to do all the work. Okay, equality, Virgo, equality. But we'll ask those, and like I said, so just watch that is £3, I think, or $4, something like that. Or the buy all option for $19 or £15 gives you 3-month access to watch Sun, Moon, Rising on Venus and other people if you're interested in that. Okay, if you want a personal reading, all that is in the information in below, which is in an email. Okay, there's all stuff in the information and stuff that you can follow. That is in the description, but it's in your monthlies. Okay, Virgo. Okay, guys. Cheers. Peace.